Hello, screen friends. Something very weird is happening on Rebirth Island, and today we are going to get to the bottom of it via the best series ever made and put on the internet. Spectating Rebirth solos. Here are the rules. Kills. We care about kills. In the event of a tie, we care about a win too, because right now our leader is SpongeBob with 18. Again, it's the past tense, not the present. Hello and welcome. I am Sallyisadog numero dos. You may know me from the first channel. If not, that's okay. We just met. Subscribe if you're not, I guess, if you would like to. Let's just get right down into it, the nitty gritty. I tried to be a whole goat last episode, and I failed, but I did complete kind of an Easter egg thing. So we're gonna see if we can do some more of that really quick, and if my crate is still right there. They're the glowing red ones, but that's not the mystery that we need to solve. The mystery we need to solve is, why is Rebirth getting so sweaty, and what does that mean for the history and the current nature of our kill race? The crate was right on the other side. It is not there anymore. I'm looking for a red glowing crate, and then you follow the butterfly trails. I mean, I'm not gonna look too hard because this is a video about not doing an Easter egg. Maybe we do one of those on the main channel. Do I see any glowing red crates? I do not. Oh, you're AFK, huh? Do I have a cool execution equipped? It's pretty standard. Bank roll. Oh, hello. Shoot me. Oh, there's a lot of AFKs this lobby. Hey, what's going on? Guys, we might finally have a good lobby to see a record get broken. Yeah, that's right. That's 2 executions already. We're gonna save our AFK guy because I want to set a record with 3 executions! Boom. Stab him. Boom. I have 3 kills, and none of them come from my gun. As I said this at the very beginning, Rebirth was getting sweatier. I didn't think that I was going to have a bunch of kills from executions. I did see someone up here. I don't know where they went, but I'm about to break my leg so we can find someone to watch. Or you can kill me. That's fine. 2 attackers? Wait, what? I'm giving up. It's fine. T.O. Kraz, my Uncle Kraz. Wow, they were Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This is amazing news for our kill race. Bad news for me because at the end of the week, I have to beat the total. Should we let Jesus drive, or should we go over to control and see if that's where all the sweats went for this game? There's already a gunfight. Many gunfights probably have taken place on this roof. Are you good? I got them killed. They have Down syndrome. Don't make fun of people who have Down syndrome. Don't. Just don't be that person. There were like 5 people who just got murdered in the time it took me to say that. Apparently we're gonna go to this person who's getting beamed out of the sky trying to go to the top. Oh, you went here? If I didn't like you already, I really don't like you now. But Rebirth Island in general has been super sweaty. The last few videos, actually pretty much every single video we've seen this week, we've seen people who are incredibly high levels and incredibly high levels of skill. I know those 2 things aren't always hand in hand, but there's definitely some correlation between level and skill. I know you're gonna be like, my friend plays zombies and they don't actually have a lot of skill. And that's fine for your friend. I'm just talking, you know, writ large, not anecdotally, excuse me. They got hit by a cluster mine, they got some decent guns, and it's time to move on out of this house. Move on up in our kill race. And the result of that, though, has been that the kill totals that we've seen have been a little bit muted, because if the whole lobby is really good people, there's less of an opportunity for someone to go around and get, say, 3 kills off the rip by executions. You know what I mean? Every single game that you set a really, really high kill total, you're probably not doing in a lobby that resembles what Rebirth ranked play would look like if it was in solos. The good news is, with the exception of the very first game this week, which I think that video did quite well, watch it if you haven't already, where we watched someone who played their very... I thought they got a kill by that. No. Their very first game, they hacked. We haven't seen any blatant hackers. So that's been good, and the lobbies have stayed, despite guys' awful luck when it comes to mines. They really do. But we haven't seen any blatant hackers, and I think, based on what I've seen so far this game, if there is a really good player in this lobby, they're gonna do quite well. Now we're gonna go to Trixie Toodle, 1, 2, 3. They came to town riding on a pony. Now what? There's someone else falling back in. You're running 2 SMGs. Free loadouts are outside. You could probably go get those. Where is yours? I've seen a couple people tap firing these SMGs. Look, someone's gonna take the roof if you're not on it. If you die here, that's embarrassing. Just straight up, embarrassing. Someone's gas grenade went out. They're outside, you hear them. You could look out the window, or you could sit right here. This is the POV that we need if we want to see a high kill game. We just gotta find the person. Hopefully it wasn't them. They had cool camos on their gun. Ol Gwyn was their name, and they had a Krig and a C9. I mean, everyone's running the C9. It's getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. I know it's a very good gun. I know that. But I do think that there are
25 remaining.
better options. I don't know why that person came back and expected a different result. There's a fight happening up here. You are now being cluster struck. Actually, that was Moabbed. That's a Moab, and a random trophy is down. So they're just gonna leave living. That's probably a smart thing to do. If your home gets, you know, bombed, I'd suggest finding a new place to live. Also filing a homeowner's insurance claim to get made whole there. It could take a while, and your insurance company's gonna have to, well, they're gonna fight you to do the thing that you paid them to do, because insurance feels like a racket sometimes. But we have 2 people over here. 1 person is on your roof. I think they're gonna do exactly what they did before and just sit around and wait. But good news is they found the bomb squad perk, so they're now just like immune to all explosions. I will say there is a piece of good news in this current POV for yours truly, and it's that tomorrow, I'm 2 people outside your window. I'm gonna have to beat whatever the kill record is. 18 is something that I can do. It depends on the lobby I get. I'm probably gonna have to push a little bit. Earlier in the week, we were at 14, and that's something where I think you can play pretty passively, not take a whole lot of risks, stay alive for a while, and you can eclipse that. But 18 is, you gotta push, or you need a lot of luck with the lobby that you get. And the lobbies that I get and play in are the same exact lobbies that we spectate. So if you've been watching this week, it's not gonna be easy. It just isn't. What is this person doing? Just going for a stroll in a duck boat. There's also someone right there shooting at him if you care about that. Trixie Doodle's back in their bombed out building though. Probably not wise, but hey, maybe lightning doesn't strike twice in the same spot. I'm not sure about that. I've never really studied lightning or gotten close enough to it. I don't really want to. I have no desire to ever get struck by lightning. Surprising, I know. You're probably thinking, this Sallyisadog guy, he's absolutely electric. Not like that. Gunfight taking place down in Stronghold, and I saw one person hit a zipline over at Control Center. Fire sale active. You got $8,000. You can go get whatever your little heart desires over here at the buy station. You gonna do it? No. No, this is what happens to people who go living. This is it. There was someone on a roof, like one of these buildings, roughly 3 to 5 minutes ago, and Trixie Doodle Dandy is convinced that they are still there. Convinced. I don't know if they ever hit their loadout. If they did, they died before they got their guns. And now we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait for a little while because Circle is not gonna take them out, but I bet this is gonna be, let's see if I'm correct. The final circle is gonna be somewhere around Control. I think it's gonna pull boat. Yep, it's gonna be right along this wall. Oh, hello.
I'm reloading.
Okay, good for you. You don't need to scream at us. Probably time to reload. You know, if you're gonna try to beam someone from this far away with a Krig, I'd suggest mounting. I wish you all the best. Care package went down. They saw the person who threw it, and more explosions by their building. I don't know how this thing hasn't been burnt to a crisp yet. It's primarily wood, and it looks like it's been pretty dry in Rebirth Island for a while. Come on. Just, there you go. There's one right in front of you. 2 right in front of you. Mount. Mount. At what point, after you miss a bunch of shots like that, do you think...
Reloading.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Maybe I should change my strategy. You know? Or do you think that they're viewing this more as like, I'm alive, and Sally, I'm happy with that. But there you go, there's somebody. Well, they just got domed. How are they not dead? They're about to be dead. It's funny, they don't tell you they're reloading when they're empty. You're not gonna get that clean? There you go. Mount.
Changing mags.
Yes, I guess I could turn off voice lines, but some of them are pretty funny. Excuse me. All right.
No more second chance.
We are narrowing in on where I predicted zone's gonna go, and they do have to leave. So that's good. The bad news is that people are probably gonna try to regain over here, thinking, yeah, this is definitely safe. And then you have Trixie Doodle riding on their pony just over here, ready to beam you from 97 windows of this house. I guess I understand why they came back. Like, there's a lot of good natural light. The window panes probably need to be replaced, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just gonna vandalize some more property, huh? These are your neighbors. It's not doing anything to help your property value. Granted, these are disaster huts and probably not the best neighborhood, but still. And even more money, not gonna spend it, and we're gonna rotate into zone. Here's the question. Are they gonna take somewhere with power? Like, are they gonna take a power position? Because that's just where they came from. Or are they going to just kind of hide out in one of these huts? Because that's usually how I can tell if someone is good or bad in a gunfight. Like, if they're just vibing in that hut, I'm assuming even if they shoot at me and weaken me, they're not gonna push. Because they're the kind of person who is a very passive player. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with that, but they're gonna have to show some aggression here if they want to get some of these kills.
I'm reloading.
And maybe mount. I would suggest mounting. Also checking your back. This is a great spot to be in for these people down here, but you are a sitting duck. They might die to gas or your mortar strike. You're a sitting duck for anyone who takes notice behind you. The good news is they have a, ooh, nice. El Barto. Goodbye, Bart. 5 other players remaining, 7 kills. The good news was that they had a suppressor on, but I think I just saw someone up by the zip line on top control. I was close. All right, I was pretty close. I would play the wall that they're currently on. I would. I would look up right now to make sure no one's all the way up here or at control. I would not go into the gas like this. You do not have a gas mask. And this is a part of the game where I start doing addition. There's one. They should be dead. They are not. And the fact that they're not getting pushed would tell me everything I need to know about this person. That they're gonna sit right at this wall. So the backside here is probably safe, and then I watch control. All right, so we know we have 1 person, 2 persons, probably someone in control, and 4. Someone just died, so now we should know where just about everybody is. You're being pushed. They're being chased. Now what's your left? Against the wall. They saw you on the minimap. If they're decent, you're probably dead. You should turn around. Or just wait for this person to run in front of you. Oh man. They got zone pull. Wait for that to finish, and then third party it.
Changing mags.
Take the power position right behind this wall, and then just wait. Don't worry. No, just play. If this person over here is any good, they're shooting him. Yes, there we go. 1v1 for the win. Now, yeah, you want to put bullets on them immediately. Just wait. Just wait. Don't get caught reloading. They have to rotate to you. If they don't have a streak, you're probably... This is worst case scenario. They're probably getting pushed now. This is where I pop my head up just to see. They're not pushing. You gotta pop your head up. Pop your head up to know where they are. I think they just got wrapped. They're up on your right now. GG's Trixie Doodle. All right, we're gonna watch 1 tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have to break it. I don't know why we don't get final kill cams anymore, guys. But as it stands right now, 18 in the win by SpongeBob. This is what I have to break. Let's see if it happens tomorrow when I see you next. Okay, bye.